this single position here made me over 3,500 British pound in just a single trade. In this video, I'll be going to break down it for you guys. So if you like this video, don't forget to put a like and put that subscribe on. And if you like the video, put some comment. And before we dive in, please just check the videos in the description, because some elements and some concept in this video, I made a single video for that. Let's say for the key levels or for the ranges or some elements, important elements here that you're gonna see. I made a free courses, a free mini course for them on my YouTube channel, so you can find them in my I'll put the link on the description. So let's dive in. So the first thing I'm gonna do, I'll be going to wait for Asia session finished. Okay, so I'm not gonna trading Asia session because I believe Asia session is pool of liquidity and gonna give me a hint of, or let's say threat of the scenario of the day. So that reason I'm not gonna trade Asia session, and I'm not that type of the person that I'm gonna looking for the chart or opportunity every time. I just have two important times that I'm looking for it. It's going to be London kill zone and the London session open. This period of the time is going to be the important time for me, and the London session kill zone and the London session NY session kill zone and NY session open, it's going to be my second trading time zone. So I'm not gonna be sitting like this fucking cowards and look for the chart every fucking minutes. I just be online and be active on these two times and looking for opportunities. So what are we going to do? If a new day start, are we going to start from let's say daily time frame? So here, let's say a Friday start. What are we going to do? Are we going to start from Friday? The daily time frame here. So the first thing I'm going to look for on daily time frame is my daily bias. So what I believe about the daily bias and the market structure, I have a different point of view and in this concept about the daily bias or the market structure, because I believe the market is not 100% and we can't guess the 100% of the move that's going to be happening in the future. So that reason I'm playing with the two different scenarios every time. So how that's going to be work? How are we going to look for my daily bias? Let's say my daily bias is going to be into two parts. The first part of the daily bias for me is going to be the basic market structure. Yes, I'm using the basic market structure for identifying the trend. And the second part of my daily bias is going to be the key levels. So the basic market structure is going to be formed 20% of my daily bias, and the key level is going to be pretty much form 80% of my daily bias, because I believe let's say the moves or the scenario of the day is going to be happen from the key levels, and we're going to get the reaction from the key level. So key level itself is going to be a powerful strategy, but in my point of view, I just mix that with the range trading to give me a clear view to where I am and what is the next liquidity target and where can I enter, right, to catch the high risk to rewards. And for sure I just add them with the, let's say, time zone, the important time concepts that it's going to be for my strategy. So the first thing I'm going to looking for is going to be the trend here. So I'm not going to start to looking for trend from here, or like this fucking covers starting, this Twitter traders, they're starting to having a, let's say, point of view for the next 5 months, 6 months. Now I'm not going to care about the fucking next 5 or 6 months, and I'm not going to care about the, let's say, the past price action of the market. What I believe is, are we going to look for the live price action? So what can I see here is this low break this high, and we was on the bearish market structure. So we know the basic of the market structure. We have the bullish market structure, we have the bearish market structure, and what can I see here? We was on the bearish market structure, that price shift and trend from a bearish market structure to the bullish market structure. Now this swing low here that formed a 3 candle confirmation break this high for me. Pretty much this 3 candle confirmation formed, or this swing low formed before this high taken out. So I'm gonna consider this low as a low that's pretty much take this high, right? So the reason that the this high get taken out is because of this low. This low formed this momentum to upside to break this high. So if price wants to start shifting trend again, are we going to price break this low, right? That's it. So right now my trend is bullish. That's it. I'm gonna say right now my trend is bullish. But don't forget, the basic market structure is going to be formed 20% of my daily buys. So I'm not gonna care, and even if I'm get lost, because we are human, we are not AI, we are not robots or bots. So sometimes we can get confused on the live market about the market structure. Any traders have a different point of view on the market structure, but in my point of view, in my daily buys, the way that I teach to over 600 students in my Discord, I tell them the daily buys, the basic market structure is just 20%. Even if you didn't look for the daily buys, the just market structure, it's okay, bro. Just look for the key levels. The key levels are so important. So I'm in the bullish market structure. Now are we going to look for my key levels? So how are we going to look for my key levels? Are we going to say, okay, we are going to talk about the 2nd of the August, right? So the 2nd of the August, the candle is going to be open from here, right? So this is going to be the open area of the 2nd August, or the Friday candle, the candle or the day that we're going to talk about. Are we going to look for the nearest unmitigated POI, one below it and one above it? So pay attention. I'm not going to say every POI because we have bunch of POIs below this area. I'm talking about the nearest unmitigated POI. Okay, so the POI must be unmitigated and it's going to be near. So I'm not going to take this order block for my, let's say, daily key level, because it's not going to make sense for, let's say, market makers or the bank traders or the big players to start to put volume onto this area, because this volume here is going to be over, let's say, $10 billion, you know? So the reality is different. That reason I'm looking for the nearest unmitigated POI. So the nearest unmitigated POI that I have, so unfortunately the trading view, if I start to let's say just play the bar here, and in the 30-minute time frame to wait for Asia session finish and come back on the daily time frame, we're gonna see the trading view gonna show whole move of the day. But if the new candle is going to be open from here, so this unmitigated here for me is going to be mitigated, right? And I remember once the Asia session closed, the 50% of this unmitigated also get mitigated. If you don't know what is unmitigated is, or the type of the POI that we're going to talk about, just check the mini course that I create for you on my YouTube channel for free. Also, you can download the PDF of it. Just check the link in bio. So now what are we going to do? Are we going to go to the 30-minute time frame, just play the Asia session and show you guys? So let's get back. So see, this is going to be the open area of this unmitigated, and this is going to be 50% of it, right? So once I go to the 30-minute time frame, as I told you, we're gonna wait for Asia session finish. See, these areas going to be mitigated, right? So it's not gonna make sense to take this area because we are looking for the nearest unmitigated POI. So yeah, once Asia session finish, because these two POI was the nearest unmitigated POI that I have, and the rest POIs is going to be below it and it's going to be too far away. So once I don't have any nearest unmitigated POI in my daily time frame, what are we going to do, bro? I'm going to drop down to low time frame. So in the 4-hour time frame, so pretty much with nothing. And the 1-hour time frame, what I saw here, this was, are we going to keep the open area? Okay, are we going to keep this? Okay, now again, are we going to look for the nearest unmitigated POI below the open area that I have? Okay, so the nearest unmitigated POI below this, I have bunch of POIs here. Okay, but are we going to look for the nearest and an unmitigated one? Okay, so the nearest and unmitigated POI that I have here, it's this order block. But a lot of you guys gonna ask, but Ebol, we're not gonna take you talk about the nearest unmitigated POI below this open area. Yeah, that reason I always take the open area of the order blocks, right? If you take a look, the open area of the order block, it's below this the open area, right? Open area of the day. So this is going to be the nearest key level that I have. So I personally, I just mark my key levels with the line. And now let's get back to the daily time frame again, because are we going to also look for the nearest unmitigated POI above the open area? So above the open area, what I have, the nearest one, I can say this order block here. Again, see, are we going to take the open area? Now, once I have my key level, 80% of my daily buy is formed, okay? So what I mean from 80% of my daily buy is formed, that's mean I know price the first movement price can tap here and start to go up and give me reaction, or can be the opposite scenario, right? But here is the trend gonna complete this. Okay, so I know the trend is bullish, so that reason, if my trend is bullish, the nearest key level, okay, below the open area is going to be my pro POI, because what I'm expecting is a bullish movement. Okay, so I'm expecting to price tap to the nearest open area of the key level that's below the open area of the day, and give me the reaction of the day. Okay, and the nearest POI above the open area going to be obstacle for me. So in the bullish trend, what I'm expected, the nearest open area, the nearest key level above the open area is going to be my obstacle. Just price gonna tap it and give me just re-entry or retracement. Okay, so here is going to be trend concept gonna come and, let's say, complete this. Even if you have your own point of view for trend, because some of you guys looking for trend with the, let's say, the line chart, some of you looking for another way. I mean, it's completely okay. But the key levels are important. I mean, if you don't have your own trend, bro, you are good, to be honest. So now with the trend that I have, I can expect this is going to be my pro PI, this is going to be my obstacle. So I personally just draw my obstacle with the red one to understand in the low time frame. Now again, are we going to get back to the 30-minute time frame? I'm just going to play this quickly. Yep, 7 a.m. UK time zone is going to be time that Asia session is going to be finished. Now once I won't just find my key levels, what are we going to do? A lot of the traders going to be lost here. Once they have a big picture of the, let's say, the high time frame, they're gonna get lost. But once you have a checklist, a strategy that's mechanical. So what I mean from the mechanical is, I mean, bro, you don't need to start to think about what the fuck are you're gonna do on the market. Okay, so if you are that type of the person that you have bunch of knowledge, bunch of concept in your mind, but you don't know what the fuck are you going to do in the live market, okay, you are a loser and you are a geek. Okay, so your strategy, okay, so learning the different strategies or different concept is not gonna make you a good trader. Okay, the only thing that's gonna make you a good trader is you're gonna trust your edge and you're just gonna follow your checklist every fucking day. Okay, without expecting any result from them, because you can't expect any good result from even the best trading strategy in the world that doesn't exist. And what you're gonna do, you're gonna just repeat this until 3 months, until 2 months. After 2 months, you're gonna start to see the result that you made from the strategy that you use. Okay, so now let's get back to this. I mean, for sure, are we going to check the news calendar? Okay, are we going to check it? Are we going to check it every day before I starting trend analysis? But I mean, right now in this video, I'm going to just focus on how we just put my concept together. By the way, if I hit 2K subscribe, right now I'm 1.2. If I hit 2K subscribe, I'll be going to create a new video about my checklist, the checklist that I use. I'll be going to share it for free, and I'll be going to teach you guys how you can pretty much use my checklist and you can design it for yourself. So subscribe and like and put some comments, and also follow my Instagram. So I promise I'll be going to make this video if I hit 2K subscribe. So let's do it, guys. Now what are we going to do in the next step? Here is the, let's say, important thing come from. I'm not gonna get lost. I'm gonna say, okay, what the fuck I'm gonna do? I'm gonna say, okay, right now the Asia session closed, I'm near to this area, right? So I'll be going to start to create some scenario for myself, because we can't have one scenario on the market. Because if you just want to have scenario, if your scenario didn't play well, pretty much you're going to get what the fuck is going on. But if you have two clear point of view of the scenario that can happen on the day, you are set, right? You are set. So even if your scenario didn't play out well, so you're going to say, okay, I expected the second scenario. Pretty much is the game of the reaction, right? It's not the game of the, okay, I will guess the price come here. I'm just expecting the price come here now. Just a reaction. If price come here, what the fuck I'm gonna do? You must be fast. You must have that reaction speed as a trader, right? So one of the most elements that every trader feel is they're gonna say, like this fucking Twitter guys. They're gonna say, okay, no, price gonna come here. After price come down, they're gonna draw a line and gonna say, I don't know, break of market structure. Then we're gonna have this. Then blah 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 blah. No. If you want to stick to that, that beautiful design on your trading view, no, bro. The chance that the scenario going to be played out is going to be too low. But what are you going to do? You're going to have two scenario every day. So if the first scenario get fucked, you have the second scenario. So right now, what is my scenario? I know my trend is bullish, so I'm going to say this is my obstacle. The first scenario is price can tap here. If price will start to give me a reaction, so if price will start to give me the reaction from this key level, this is going to be the next thing that I'm expected. That price tap to my pro key level and start to go up. So I can look for sell here, confirmation entry. This is going to be counter trend, and look for my, let's say, pro POI here, right? Or this is first scenario. Now what is the second scenario? Is price first tap to this key level, okay? Then price gonna tap this, so this is going to be a re-entry stack for the bullish movement. Then we can go up. Now I have two scenarios. Now what are we going to do? I have my pro POI. Are we going to look for the range that is match with my pro key level? So now what are we going to do? I'm not going to stick to just one time frame. If I feel confused, bro, let's say if I get confused on the 30-minute time frame, what are we going to do? I'm just going to change my time frame to 15 minutes. I'm not going to waste my fucking time on the, let's say, on a time frame that I can't understand it, you know? Because the market is fractal. Now, what I mean from the market is fractal, that I'm not mean, okay, if the monthly bias is bullish, the second time frame gonna be bullish too. What I mean is the market is fractal. That's mean my concept work on monthly time frame too, okay, work on second time frame too. The liquidity graph form on the monthly and the 1 minute too, right? So what I mean from the market fractal is this. Now, are we going to look for the range that is matched with my scenario? So in the previous video, how you're going to find the daily buys, I talk about this, but are we going to mention again? So what I have here, stop hunt, see, and the break of market structure. This is a bullish QM form that's going to be form my strong low. Now, yeah, for sure, this is the break of market structure, but I personally I don't like a shadow break of markets with shadow. I personally prefer the body close, so we can take the both, but it's depend on you, to be honest. So we have the strong low here, right? This is going to be a strong low. Now, where the weak high and the weak low going to be formed for me to complete my bullish range, okay? It's going to be formed on obstacles, right? So I have a daily obstacle here, but when I take a close look, let's say even in the 1 hour time frame, what I can see, this is a huge unmitigated wick, okay? This is the huge 1 hour unmitigated wick, and so the weak high and weak low gonna be formed on obstacle. So the chance that price start to give me the retracement from here to form my, let's say, weak high of my bullish range is going to be too high. Okay, or even I can also take this, even if price created 3 candle confirmation here, I'm good, I'm set. So once okay, now let's talk about the timing. So I'm gonna start from trading from 7 a.m. UK time zone, 8 a.m. So this is going to be my golden time zone. I'm just looking for setup on these times. I'm not set up, to be honest. I'm going to be active on these time. Okay, I'm not gonna start looking to chart like this, like the fucking geeks, at the 3 a.m. once the Asia session didn't close, right? So, okay, see, price created 3 candle confirmation. Now, if you take the strong low in the low time frame, which that is even possible, I mean, even in the 30-minute time frame, the strong low for you wouldn't make sense. You can drop down to the low time frame. In the 15-minute time frame, you can look for the strong low that is matched with this key level. Stop hunt, break of market structure, right? Strong low formed. Okay, and what you can see here, opposite break, stop hunt, and a break of market structure, which that is mean a weak high formed for us, right? So this is going to be your bullish range. And once you have the bullish range, here is the important step come to play. You should look for the internal range liquidity, right? So the internal range liquidity, can I see here, it's between the strong low and the strong high that I have retracement and break of market structure. So this area for me is going to be my internal range liquidity, right? So I'm expecting to price first take the internal range liquidity takeout, because this is going to be the most orders, going to be the most smart money traders looking for buy here. So the reason of this reaction to the upside, it's because the market maker want to give the smart money traders a little bit profit to say, okay, everything is good. It's time to looking for confirmation entries, smart money traders. Let's go. Let's look for confirmation trees. Now, smart money trader is going to start to look for confirmation in the low time frame. And guess what? The next momentum price going to fuck them up, right? So, and pay attention. The liquidity grab going to be so fast, and you must be so quick. Okay, that reason there is no time to drawing some fucking scenarios for the next fucking 2 hours. Okay, that reason you should react. You should be fast. Once you have the mechanical strategy, okay, I know a lot of the, let's say, the psychologists, let's say, here is going to come to play. You're going to say, okay, bull, but the market is all about the patient. Yeah, it's about patient. But once you have the mechanical strategy, okay, the mechanical strategy going to tell you, okay, right now, the reaction you're going to do, the bottom that you're going to press, is going to be this. This is the mechanical strategy, okay? So, now, what is my mechanical strategy going to tell me here? After the internal range liquidity takeout, okay, the next, let's say, target is going to be the external range liquidity. So, yeah, because the market is trend, I can, let's say, even if I'm going to look for buy here, I can target this equal highs here, this buy sell liquidity here, this unsubed Asia high here, I don't know, this fucking bullshit here. Yes, I can. But the safest target that I can take, just exit. Remember, before you enter, always have a plan for exit. Okay? So, I know if the internal range liquidity take out, my next target is going to be the external range liquidity, right? So, I'm enter the trade. I don't give a fuck about the next day, even next months, right? I don't give a fuck. I'm just gonna I'm a hunter. I'm just gonna come to checking the chart. I'm just gonna take my profit and down, bro. Okay? So, I know my next target, this is going to be the safe target that my trading plan and my playbook tell me. Okay? So, I'm gonna just put my TP here. Now, if I want to enter direct entry, the problem is I have an equal low here. So guys, I don't recommend to, let's say, look for a direct entry in the key levels that if you have a key level and if you have the strong low or strong high that is matched with the key level, if that is strong high or strong low, you see a equal low below it, some liquidity like this, equal low or Asia low, I don't recommend to look for the let's say the direct entry. The reason is these stuff sometimes gonna be take you out. My market is not 100%, but sometimes price it's like a fox, let's say. Okay, so the fox is an animal that you can't trust it. Have a weird character, right? So it's going to be something like that. But what that I did because bro, I can't take any trades. Okay, I'm trading an investor account, and I should know I'm let's say trading in a 6-figure account, so I should take my steps carefully. And again, my trading plan comes to play and say, if you want a safe entry, look for the confirmation entry. So what is my confirmation entry rule? The price gonna tell me, okay, after internal range liquidity takeout, price tap to the key levels, don't rush. Okay, so let's say price take it. Okay, internal range liquidity takeout. Look at this reaction. Smart money traders get fucked here, and I'm enjoying it, to be honest. So now, what are we going to do here? So once price tap to my key level, are we going to go to the low time frame and are we going to look for this? Stop hunt, break of market structure, a trap formed. This trap again is going to be the smart money traders. Okay, don't blame smart money traders, don't blame retail traders. If you are working with a liquidity concept, guys, we need this type of the traders. Okay, so don't try to change the retail traders. So, and once the trap formed, what are we going to waiting for? It's stop on break of market structure trap. Then this is going to be the liquidity, internal range liquidity again. Okay, this week high gonna be formed on the obstacle. Okay, for sure in the low time frame. And once I have my liquidity here, what are we going to do? I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to high time frame. I'm looking for a high time frame POI here. I'm going to set my entry below this in my high time frame POI, stop loss below this, and targeting external range liquidity. So now let me show you. Okay, so are we going to go to the 1 minute time frame here? So I'm going to play this. So take a look what I have here. Let me just a little bit play this. So I have stop hunt here, right? So I'm going to do this real quick. I have a stop hunt, and let me just change this color real quick to the 17%. And I have a break of market structure here. Okay, stop hunt, break of market structure. As I told you, see, we need a stop hunt, break of market structure, and a trap. Okay, and a trap. So stop hunt, break of market structure. We have a retracement break of market structure. This is a trap. This is a smart money trap. So how is smart money gonna look for this position? After the shift in trends happen, they're gonna say, okay, we're gonna look for the order block, or sometimes they don't gonna look for the shift in trend, but let's say the retail traders, they're gonna say the order block that's make this break of market structure. So it's going to be this order block. So they're gonna look for the opportunity here. So remember, don't scare. If you have a position below the smart monies or above the smart monies stop loss, it's a good sign. Because don't scare. Okay, if this is going to be liquidity and my let's say trade is here, what if price want to come down? That can be happen, but a lot of time price gonna take the liquidity so fast and start to reverse fast as possible, right? So now stop on break of market structure. I have my trap here. Once I have my trap, guess what? What are we going to do is go to the high time frame. So on 1 minute time frame, I go to the 3-minute time frame. So I'm looking for the nearest PI below this. So the nearest PI below this, I have this whole order block, right? So now I know a lot of you guys gonna say, but Ebol, you told us you're gonna take the, let's say, pretty much the open area of the order block. That makes sense. Yeah, I'll take the open area of the order block. But here, the reason that I put my entry here was not this high time frame POI. Yeah, my high time frame POI was this. Okay, but the reason that I enter at this area was spread. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, because every data provider is going to be different on TradingView, and the spread that you're using in your prop frames, in your brokers, these are going to be different. So you should look for the data provider on your chart that's going to be matched with that. So I'm using Oanda. In this example, I'm just using FXCM. And I told myself, okay, bro, the difference between this and this is going to be less than 1 pip. So what I have, a little bit is a difference in just less than 1 pip in my risk to reward. I'm not going to care, but I have safe entry, right? So that reason, I'm just put my entry somewhere around here, I guess. Yeah, somewhere around, let's say here. And I put, okay, so now let's just take a look. The 3-candle confirmation formed. Where did this 3-candle confirmation form, guys? On the obstacle. Where is the obstacle? See, this break a block here. So this is going to be OBS. This is going to be, this is going to be the OBS. The weak high and weak close always going to be formed on the OBS. And pretty much this is going to be range that I have, but the strong low and strong high must be QM formation, stop on break of market structure. But weak high and weak low can be 3-candle confirmation, 3-candle confirmation, because in 3-candle confirmation in the low time frame is, let's say, QM. So stop hunt, we have this. So I put my stop loss here, 4.5. This is going to be my break even. Okay, what is my last target? This is my last target. So every strong high, I don't know, every swing high here, guess what? Is going to be liquidity. All of this here is going to be obstacle. Okay, yeah, price can tap them, give you a reaction, but you can re-entry here that I already teach with the scalper. I mean, my strategy give you 3 different type of the trading: swing trading, intraday trading, and scalping. So we have a bunch of scalpers in our community that they are working with these setups. So all of these highs here, guess what? It's going to be liquidity here, right? Liquidity, that's it. These are going to be liquidity, right? And this is, we know, after the internal range liquidity takeout here, the next target is going to be the external. So I didn't, as I told you, I'm intraday trade. My daily target is for risk to reward, right? So I'm done here, right? So I just set my position here. Price tapped in. I know if my position was here, this is going to be a mistrade for me. I completely understand it. Okay, but again, the reason that I enter because of spread problems and let's say the data provider problems. So I always, once I have less than 1 pip difference between my POI, okay, high time frame POI that I have on my liquidity, I'm gonna say fuck it. I'll be going to enter in the liquidity here, the smart. Okay, so pretty much the smart money traders stop loss is going to be somewhere around here. I'm gonna enter under stop loss. I know price can a little bit come down. I'm gonna be in loss, but I'm gonna take the, and I'm gonna have a little bit a low risk to reward. But I'm gonna take the risk. I'm gonna take the shot to have safe entry, right? So internal range liquidity again. This is small range. Internal takeout, guys. See, internal range liquidity takeout here, right? Now, what is the next target? External range liquidity here. So that of this minor range. This is the minor range, and this is the major range here. Okay, and are we going to go break even here? So now, after this high takeout, I'm not inside the chart. I'm not sitting just like this and watching the chart. Nah. After my I just get my entry, bro. I'm not gonna fucking care because I'm trusting my it. At the end, it's going to be break even, win or loss, bro. You know. But the game is about consistent. Okay, so if you be a consistent trader, you're gonna make money. If not, if you're gonna be emotional with one trade, or you're just gonna look for after 3 trade result, bro. No. So, and here my alarm hit. I just check my phone, open my phone. Okay, check the MT4. 1,000 British pound. Good. I'm just put the stop loss here. Okay. Now I just sit and forget. Again, if I sit around the chart, if I watch these movements, the emotion gonna affect me, and the devil inside all of the traders gonna come here and gonna say, close the position. Again, here the 200 British pound even is good. Just take it and go. You know, and you're gonna be dumbass and you're gonna close your position, and you're gonna see this movement. Oh fuck! I mean, you're gonna act like a geek, right? So, just sit and forget. Just sit and forget. You don't need to be active on this chart. You have this alarm here. You can put alarm here, right? You can put alarm. So put alarm and sit and forget. That's it. So after my break even, I just put move my stop loss to my break even. I'm risk free, but I'm not gonna fucking care. I'm just gonna set alarm here, and I'm gonna write in the alarm 4,000 British pound, easy money, TP hit, right? So now for sure. In my strategy, as I told you, see, price gonna tap this, give you re-entry, so you can easily re-entry here for stacking trade. But I'm not scalper, but I used to be scalper. The OG subscribers, viewers know, I was a great scalper, but the reason that I switched because I want much more freedom, and I like to enter the trade. And right now, I'm a little bit insiding in the hedge fund space, so I'm doing an investor account. So, you know, it's a little bit responsible for me to, I'm not going to take any trades, just looking for A+ setup. And done, bro. Alarm hit, 4,000 British pound, easy money, right? One day. So for risk to reward, my daily target hit, and I don't need to even wait for NY. 4,000 British pound, easy money, right? For risk to reward. So I'm done here. And the reason was this. See? So let's go to the 5-minute time frame. Price take out the internal range liquidity, tap to the external range liquidity. So I shared this trade with my students. I'm sharing all of my ideas with my students every day inside my Discord mentorship. So as you can see, so this was the trade I was looking for in the call that I had with the student. So we can even open this real quick. Always before the London session open. I don't know, I have a little bit internal connection problems here. Okay. Okay. Let me just close this here real quick. Okay. So I'm gonna just close the volume here. Yep, see, this was the Euro USD. This was the key levels that I had. So I was talking about the price tapped here. We can guess this reaction. I mean, I already share of all of my trades, my point of view and my idea with the students, and the setup plays out where I told them I'm going to look for confirmation entry at these areas, and that was the easy money. I sharing my trades every day with the student. No matter is win, loss, break even. I'm not sharing after the movement happened. I'm sharing before the movement happened. And while I'm catching the trade, I'm showing my MT4, my live account, and all of this stuff to show the trade, show the student that the only thing you're going to do is just follow the checklist, right? So, and as you can see, that was 2 August. Now let's go to the 2 August here. Okay, so this was the students today profit. All of these students are real. We don't have any fake. We don't have any fake result here. All of these students that work with my strategy, that they are my Discord mentorship, they are working real. Okay, so yeah, this was a 2 August, I guess. Yeah, this was a 2 August. This was a trade that I catch. And I already shared the, let's say, the case study on my also on Instagram also. Here we have the wins. We have the student here, catch a trade, the buy here, sharing empty full. We have another student here. They're just working on the different, let's say, pairs. NFP trades. That's crazy. I know, that's crazy. And we have this every day, every day. We have fun in the student here. See, we have Mert. He's doing great. Oh, there we go. Yep. Now, the important thing here is, what you're going to access in my Discord mentorship, you are going to access to the 90-day roadmap. In this 90, you are going to access to 3 different programs. Okay? 3 different strategies based on liquidity. Okay? So, if you didn't get success with the program number 1, you can go to it to take a look to the program number 2, right? And each of the programs have a 90-day roadmap that they are guaranteed. If you follow this roadmap here, you're gonna get funded in after 90 days. I already shared this. Let's say example. We have the Mert here. The Mert he just joined for 1.5 months, I guess, and he already passed his 2-phase funded account. Right. So he just pays his 2-phase here, and once we go, he already passed the other one here. The only thing you're gonna do, he's just gonna follow trading. Now, trading plan. Now, after you finish the 90 roadmap, what are you gonna able to do? You are able to build your edge, build your trading plan, and pretty much you can easily pass the funded account, because this roadmap, the only thing that you need is this roadmap. You're gonna access to my 0 to 100 of my course. I'm not gonna say 1 hour course or 1 hour content. I'm talking about over 20 hours, more than 20 hours content in all of the program. And what are we gonna do right now? You are going to access to the 5 call per week. Now, in the next update that we're gonna add, it's going to be the next week. You're going to access to the 5 call per week. You're gonna have a live trading session with me, and we're gonna have a bunch of calls, bunch of live trading calls to focus on the real market, because we are real, right? So right now, if you want to sign up, it's the fees I think is around 100 for 2 years, but after the next update launch, it's going to be changed to 100 for monthly. So reserve your spot, and I'm going to be happy to see you, all of you guys, inside my Discord mentorship. Let's be real, let's talk real, and let's be real traders. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share some comments if you have any question. And as I told you, if I hit 2,000 subscribe, I'll be going to share my checklist for free. I'll be going to talk about it. I'll be going to create a new video, and yep. And hope you guys like it. Don't forget to also follow my Instagram and join my Telegram channel. I also put a lot of education and also my trades over there that you can also follow it. Hope you guys like it. See you guys in the next video.